guys, we are doing something that is long overdue. It was something we said we've wanted to do since we moved into the RV almost 2.5 years ago, and we've never gotten around to it until today. And that is
we're going to be implementing a mobile work desk area for each of us. It was something that I had on my want to buy list, but Ray said you don't need that, and so we compromised and we didn't get a specific workspace.
Stop.
And now I'm very excited that she's letting us finally rip out this dining room table that we haven't used and give us each a little desk area.
Okay, I want to clarify. It's not like I wouldn't let you have a desk area. It's just not something we prioritized when we were RV shopping. We really did just think, and we talked about it before you guys start calling me a bad wife. We talked about it and we said that we were going to work from the kitchen table, and we kind of thought any surface area would be good enough when we were shopping for RVs. And now after 2.5 years on the road, we realized for both of us that a workspace is very important for your mental health and for your productivity, because we have gotten ourselves in a bad situation here where we're not comfortable at the dining room table working there, so we try to get comfortable by either going up to the couch. Sometimes I video edit in the bed, and both of us, like, our necks hurt, our backs hurt. I went out and bought a new chair 6 months ago thinking that would help. It didn't help. So it's really just time to get an actual functioning space. We're gonna show you our table right now to show you what our workspace typically looks like after a day or two.
Yeah.
So we're not proud of this, but there you go. We have both of our laptops. We both have notepads. Like, I wrote out some cards today and they're just sitting there. But, like, ugh. And I know this is something that we're gonna have to make sure we don't do in the new space, but one of the biggest issues, we end up getting papers lying around because we don't have a place for them. So we bought a filing cabinet, so we're going to have a place for the paperwork, and we bought 2 separate desks. They're smaller, we're gonna show them to you, but it will be nice to actually have our own space. We're going to kind of just show you the process of taking out the dining room table and putting in our new tables and chairs and filing cabinets. However, we're also just gonna be talking about, you know, other things that have been pain points with this particular topic throughout the video. So with that said, let's go get the boxes.
All right. Alright, so with the first step done of cleaning out of the area, the next stage of our plan is to remove this table. So looking at it, it is only held on with 8 screws on each side, or 4 screws on each side. So we're gonna grab the screwdriver and probably our electric drill because we're lazy.
Yep.
Good.
Alright, that was easy. It's always a good sign when you remove something from carpet that's been on the carpet the whole time and it's not 2 different colors. So we haven't dirtied up this carpet too much in 2.5 years.
All right, so that wasn't too bad. We're very glad everything came out exactly like it should,
yes.
Which is always
a good sign.
Yeah, so overall, one of the things we wanted to talk about was our original plan and why it's taken us so long. Originally, we wanted to build something that used this desk support because it's kind of like built into the wall. And so we were thinking of like a T-shaped desk to have like this big area in between us, kind of like give us a bigger desk area. And so we were talking about getting a custom desk made, and so we've just put it off because we move fast, and it's just something we don't really know how to go about doing it.
No. We did buy a piece of plywood though one time and like measured everything and cut it just to visually see what it would look like, and it looked good.
Yeah.
And then we just never got around to getting something custom built or trying to do it ourselves. So, and you also go back and forth with stuff like this of, do you want to get rid of the original thing completely? Like we're lucky we're in LA right now. We're going to drop this off at Jason's mom's house because she has room in her basement. But we always get a little scared removing something from the RV and not knowing if we're going to need to put it back or want to put it back. So
yeah, if we ever do sell the RV, or even if we ever want it.
Yeah, don't take that as a sign we're not selling the RV, but it is something you think about for sure. So now the hard part, building the desks.
If you've ever put together IKEA furniture or just delivered furniture in general, you know that it's really easy and really hard.
But we did it.
If you've never been to IKEA, they do have a great selection of cheap, relatively good furniture, right? It lasts you a couple years. You would say it's that college to after college level furniture.
Early 20s, mid 20s, late 20s.
Yeah, which is perfect for us, and we especially like the lightweight for the RV, so.
Yes, so without further ado, this is our setup. Ta-da! And thankfully, this worked out perfectly with the measurements because we ended up buying 2 desks and then the filing cabinet in between to kind of separate our working spaces. So as we said before, the separate working spaces are important to us. And I am really excited about this configuration. I really like it. I'm already feeling more productive.
Yeah, we get to look out the window now versus just staring at each other, which that's probably the only thing I'm gonna miss about the other configuration.
Nice, nice.
It's great, especially because our legs, we both have very long legs, and that was always, we were like, if one of us stretched out, it would always like bug the other one, so.
Yeah, we were kicking each other a lot. And what's perfect about this configuration is that, or this IKEA furniture, I guess I should say, is it fits perfectly in this space because we were having a really hard time originally. We told you when we were going through a bunch of different ideas of if we should cut the valances or not, because we've seen people do that just to get that extra, you know, inch of space on each side.
And so that was always a big, like, we didn't want to remove the valances, we didn't want to...
Because they are great.
Yeah.
They block out a lot of sun.
And heat and cold, and they hold the curtains, and so... Yeah, so that was one of our big sticking points. We just didn't know what to do. We went back and forth.
Yeah, we even, for a while there, were thinking about taking out one of the couches in the living room, because we've seen people do that as well, and then build a custom desk inside that slide. But then that wasn't going to work for us either, because we both wanted a desk, and that slide's, I'm pretty sure, smaller.
Yeah, no, it's like a 2 foot wide slide, I believe. And
2 foot smaller?
No, it's, so this is 3 feet deep.
Oh,
and that's, I believe, yes. 2 feet deep.
Yes, and it actually is raised at the bottom because that's what the couch sits on, we learned.
Yeah.
So if you're thinking about needing a workspace when you're RV shopping, floor plans are obviously very, very important, and we had certain things that we were looking for, and as I said earlier, the desk was kind of in the back of our mind because we figured whatever seating area was provided in the floor plan was going to work. But our advice now to you is if you need a working space and you're still searching for an RV, that's something you should really pay attention to, is where can you set up your monitors, or, you know, whatever your working situation is. Make sure that that is on lockdown when you're picking your floor plan, or you are handy and you know that you have a plan and you're gonna build something right off the bat, because we are ridiculously like sore from how we've been sitting for 2 years. It's absurd. Which actually brings us to the next thing we're gonna set up, which is our chairs. So
we both bought new chairs to go along with our new setups. I've been sitting on the chair that came with our dining room set, and it is not comfortable at all. But
you may or may not have broken one too.
Yeah, and this one's on its way out too. It's been creaking. So that's the last of 4 chairs. We've already gotten rid of 3 of them. That's
yes.
the last of them. So.
Yep. That's true. So these chairs we're very excited about. They were very comfy, and I said before I had already purchased another chair, but it was not working out. I realized that I do like to have arms on my chairs, and looking back, that's what I always had in my office space, and that's what kept me sitting upright. And so anyway, that kind of stuff is really important to think about as well. We were never, I don't know about you actually, but you're zoning out there?
I was always very ergonomic, because that's...
You were?
Yeah, even here I had a laptop stand.
Well, that's true.
And then Ray said it was taking up too much of her desk space, and so I got rid of it.
Well, it was bumping up the back. It's okay.
That was the whole table thing. There wasn't enough table space, yeah.
It's the situation, not the spouse.
Yes, it's the situation.
That's what we're gonna say. Anyway, let's set up the chairs. All right, so it's been a couple days with this setup now, and we're really loving it. We needed to wait a couple days to get the stands for our laptops to come in the mail that we ordered from Amazon. So I'm just gonna show you our final setup right now. So that's Jason's side, our filing cabinet, and my side. I'm actually working on a video right now. We threw our printer in the middle here, and we had this mouse and keyboard already, but I went ahead and bought these from Best Buy. So overall, we're really liking this a lot better. These chairs are very comfy, and those laptop stands are great. They make a world of difference, because now our eyes are level, so our backs are straight and our arms are straight. You know, when you adjust your chair properly, I mean, now I actually have a little bit of back pain as my body gets used to sitting how you're supposed to.
Yeah, it's different than our usual hunching over.
Yeah, exactly. So, are you sore at all?
Yeah, absolutely.
You are?
Yeah, I mean, it's a new thing.
Yeah, exactly. But it's a good thing.
Yeah.
It's a good sore. So, yeah, I'm loving it. Oh, the prices. I realized we never went over the prices with you. So each desk from IKEA was $49. The filing cabinet was $59, and each chair was $59. So we're in pretty good shape here. That is a really nice budget to have when you just need something quick and ergonomic and easy, and with the right dimensions that can fit into an RV slide. So we are loving it.
We also have been keeping our desks clean, which is really nice. We each have a file cabinet drawer that we can put things that we're currently working on in there, and then we actually have our file folder on the bottom level that we can put this random paperwork that we keep with our intentions to put it into our other file cabinet.
Yes, so everything has a place now, which is so nice. We are, I feel, more productive because we're excited to work in this environment, and we're actually working with the intention of knowing that we are stopping every day. That is something we are working on for 2020, is to not try and work so late into the night, but to get our goals done during the day and work quickly. And you know, not
productively.
yeah, productively and not get distracted. So at the end of every day, we've actually been putting our notepads away in each of our drawers, closing our laptops, and just creating a clean work environment for the next day. So that is how I used to work. I don't know why it took me about 2 years to get back in that habit, but I think it's working out for both of us. Also, I did throw pictures of our before and after up on the Grand Design 375 Mods Facebook page because I was so proud of it, and someone said that when they changed their desk configuration to facing the window like this, their chair was rolling off like the lip where the slide and the kitchen floor meet. So if you're wondering about that, I think that was a one-off because our chairs don't do that. Of course it comes off onto the kitchen floor, but it's very easy to slide back on. So if you're worried about something like that, I would just double check beforehand before you buy everything and just try and maybe slide your vacuum over it or slide something with wheels over it to see if that would be an issue for you. But
ours isn't a fully flush floor either. There's definitely a little bit of a bump, but it's not like the living room slides where it's like a
foot?
Foot drop.
No.
Yeah, this is just like small little bump.
So if you have any questions of things that we might have missed in this video, leave them in the comments down below. But other than that, don't forget to like this video and subscribe to join our Getaway gang. We'll see you next time. Bye guys.
Give me that. Just wait. She's very upset.
She's very upset. Hey guys.
Do it again. Hey guys, my head is really shiny and